All right, welcome back. Now we are moving on to the last step in your initial funnel education. And this is one of the most important, yet one that people understand the least. And it makes me laugh because if you look at traditional selling a product or a service, like people know this, is how do you sell the product or service, right? We call this online inside of our funnels, we call it copywriting. It's the words on the page, the headlines, the words in the video, the words on the webinar, like all those things, it's the words. And it's funny because in traditional business, let's say you are starting a vacuum company, going door to door selling vacuums, right? If you come to the door and you knock on the door and you're like, hey, I got a vacuum, it's $800. Nobody's gonna give you money for that, right? Yet for some reason in our funnels, that's what we do. We have a picture of the thing and we have the price and an order button. And that is not how things are sold, right? If you wanna make a lot of money selling vacuum cleaners door to door, you hire a really good salesperson to go in and sell the product, right? And good salespeople can make a lot of money. And so inside of our funnels, right, we have this value ladder we're taking people through. We have the value at each step. We have the offer at each step. But the last piece is we have to sell those things. We have to actually sell them. Just because you have a picture of a vacuum cleaner with an order button, nobody's gonna buy it unless you actually sell that thing. And that's one of the disconnects. For some reason, people know offline, but they forget when they come online. A couple things I recommend. Number one is if you haven't read the book Expert Secrets, the reason why I wrote this book was because a lot of people after they read the .com Secrets book, they understood like funnel structure, like, okay, here's page 1 and page 2, and here's the right order and those kind of things. And I watched as the ClickFunnels community started building amazing funnels, but then so many people would drive traffic to those funnels and they never made any money. And they come back to me like, well, Russell, why is this not working? You said funnels are the greatest thing in the world. And I look at their pages and literally it's like the landing page, there's a picture of an e-cover with an opt-in box. I'm like, what's that? They're like, well, they give me the email, they get that. I'm like, I wouldn't know that, like how'd they do it? Or they'd have their product with a picture of the product and a $300 order button. It's like, you need to sell the products. And so the reason why I wrote this book was to help people understand, how do you sell things? How do you position your offer? How do you make an irresistible offer? Like, what are the words and the phrases and how do you tell the stories in a way to sell your product? And so I recommend getting this book, if nothing else, to understand like how to put all the words on the pages the right way, okay? Inside this Expert Secrets book, some people think this is it's only for if you want to be selling information products, but the concepts in here are true for whatever it is you're selling. Understanding how to tell a story in a way that sells your product or your service. The best salespeople online and offline are people that are really good at telling stories. And this book walks you through how we tell stories, the story structure, all those kind of things. So if you read this, it'll help you understand how to actually present your product in the right way without having to learn all the techie copywriting stuff that's honestly, it's really hard, it's kind of confusing, and to be completely honest, it's kind of boring. The Expert Secrets book will make this exciting and live for you, show you how to tell your story in a way that gets people excited about buying your vacuum cleaner or your coaching or your consulting or your supplements or whatever it is that you are selling. So that'd be number one. Get this book and study the sections on how to tell your story. Number two, Jim Edwards is one of our partners here at ClickFunnels. He went through the .com Secrets book and took all the sales scripts in here. He went through the Expert Secrets book and took all the sales scripts and storytelling scripts inside of here. And we've created a separate company and created a software program called Funnel Scripts. Now, what Funnel Scripts is a really cool tool where you're like, hey, I need a headline for my page. And you may not know what to do or like what to put in. So you fill in, you answer 4 or 5 questions, you click a button, and it's gonna pop out like 150 of the best headlines in the world wrapped around your product and your service. If you're like, I need a video, but I don't know what to do, you fill in a couple pieces, you click a button, and boom, it gives you the entire video script. It does all of the scripts and the copywriting for all your pages that are done in there. And it has helped so many people save so much time and have so much success. It is an external product. You don't have to be successful, but I recommend looking through it and getting a copy because it'll make your job so much easier. I've seen people who in the past would spend 4 or 5 weeks trying to write all the copy in their funnels, get that process done like an hour and a half sometimes. And it's very simple and it's very easy. So that is a shortcut that will dramatically speed up your success. But the copy is probably the most important part of the funnels. And you're selling everywhere. You start at the ad, right? Someone sees the ad, like what's the copy on the ad? What are the words? What are the things that get people to click on the ad? Then they come to the first page of the funnel. What are the words that get them to want this offer so you can provide value to them? Then they opt in or whatever. They go to the next page. It's like, hey, what are the words that make them want this offer so they get value so they want the next thing from you? And that's the last piece. So it's so vitally important. I want you guys to understand copywriting is the key to make these funnels tick. So it lights them on fire, what gets people to take action when they come into your process. And we have a philosophy, a motto, whatever you want to call it here inside of ClickFunnels. We talk about with our customers all the time. You probably heard me talk about it, but it's the concept of you're just one funnel away, right? And the key to making that funnel hit is is this. It's all the pieces we just went through. It's understanding the value ladder, creating offers, having the copy, like all those pieces, those are the keys. And one funnel, again, you hit one funnel and it'll change everything for you. And so I want you guys to understand that. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this training, and congratulations, we'll give you your badge now, and now it's time to get your funnels profitable and making you some money.